This squad pulling up. What you doing now? Well, with these most annoying characters in the game in mind, I'm probably gonna go cry in a corner. Hey, look at that, they're back. Melody's ear is deep and is more detailed than other brawlers. And wait a second, is that true? Hold on a minute. Wait, what? Any suggestions which skin I should buy?
Stop the cap.
Was posted a day ago on Twitter. That is just insane. How do you have these? I want them too. Director's Buzz is awesome. But that's not it. Duels took the win big time and will be the next community game mode because everyone has, almost everyone has selected Duels here, has voted for it, and that is just absolutely awesome. Siege has some cool memories behind it, and Basketball is just lame to me, so Duels is honestly gonna be the best one over here. That's how you're gonna 1v1 your friends or something like that, but I think it's awesome. Okay, so I just found some of the coolest hypercharge ideas over here on Reddit made by you purple hat dude over here, or Buzz, and check this out. RT's hypercharge is called Loose Wire, and when the attack is used, the attack will become bigger and RT's lower half damages the attacker. That's crazy. Hey, look at that. Rico gets another one as well. Power bounce. Rico super gets more powerful with each wall it bounces from. That would honestly be super strong. I mean, for a second, I was talking to a friend about this, and he was saying that Rico super could just be his gadget, but with more gumballs instead, and I feel like that would just be way too overpowered. So this is honestly quite fitting, in fact. Incendiary 2.0 for Brock. Brock's super will also spawn flames. That's such a simple idea. If you think about it, it's kind of like Barley's and Brock's ability all at once. Ooh, this is a troubling one right here to make, since Meg has two basic instances where he can find her, you know, the bot and the normal Meg, with which doesn't do much damage. Double blade, feel the steel, or in other words, it is the mech's attack swing. Fires instantly, and if it hits multiple things, it instantly comes back, so you can kind of spam it all over the place. That would be honestly pretty solid, but I feel like if you're gonna use the thing, it deals enough damage already, so I don't think you're gonna use it that many times. So 7 out of 10 in my opinion. Well, I've been waiting for this. They need a hypercharge. Bruce will have more health and stun on spawn. And let me add to that, a bit more speed boost as well, because he's naturally very, very slow. This one might just ruin Brawl Stars as we know it. Willow hypercharge, and now the enemies that she possesses will be able to use their supers basically on their allies, which would break the game. That would be insane. And how would that work with the brawlers like Nanny, for example? You're gonna have to control the super whilst you're controlling the brawler as well. That is paradoxical. Jeez. Okay, so this one was made by King of Nothing over here, 212, or in other words, Kid. And this one has the most creative name I've ever seen. Hypercharge. Plot armor. Kid gains a 70% damage reduction while he's lashed onto an enemy. I feel like a lot of these hypercharge just fix fundamental brawlers issues basically. Buster hypercharge, defense and offense, because now his shield whilst it's active and he's using the hypercharge he'll be able to attack enemies whilst he's doing that, which is something that we generally need with Buster, because then he just becomes a defense unit and he can't even deal damage anymore, and you gotta deal damage. Okay, this is actually gonna be super spammy. Returning Knuckles. Oh, you already know what this is gonna do. Sam's Knuckle Busters return after being thrown during the super hypercharge duration. So now you can just throw them again and again and again and act as a sniper brawler. That is something to behold. Sensational Serum. Virus super will leave a lingering bottle of poison or healing as well. So this is gonna be a super, but with more duration to it whilst it's on the map, which is solid. Just when you thought Sandstorm was bad to be in, Sandy Storm will now slow enemies and boost the speed of him and his teammates as well. So now if you get inside of the Sandstorm, you're actually screwed. That is gonna be crazy to go up against if they actually release something like this, which Supercell can honestly very well do, honestly. Oh, hey, look at that. Guess who made this? And I actually ended up making this right here. The Hypercharge Nanny. Wanted to include these myself, and now here's how this is gonna work. Okay, I've come up with this, and I've spent months of research, obviously, as you could expect. This took 15 minutes. Nanny now sends out 2 extra bots in her super that follow the one she controls, which is pretty self-explanatory. Her super will be 3 times as wide, basically. She can deal kind of the same explosion, honestly, with the same damage. It's just that it's gonna be way harder to miss right now, and it's gonna decimate the enemy team. This is what they very well could do with Nanny. I don't know, this is kind of how it would look like in the game though, with the amazing photoshopping skills. 5% extra damage because you can't have that much extra damage. Let's be honest with ourselves here. That would be too overpowered. And 20% extra health because Nanny doesn't have much. And that, my friends, are some of the craziest hypercharges I've ever seen in the history of